What's up, what's up? It's your girl, Adeola. Yes, Nigerian president had a media chat. Stop it, stop it. What is wrong with you? Why are you always looking for trouble? As I was saying, Nigerian president had a media chat. I was so excited. I was pumped. I got my popcorn and my Fanta. Yes, sir, because I just knew it was gonna be a good one. The good thing though is that Mr. President addressed security in Nigeria.
If you look at the excesses of Boko Haram, yes, Boko Haram has been there before I even came here as a vice president. If you will agree with me, within this period, you've never heard of bombings in Abuja.
If you live outside Abuja, I'm very sorry for you, especially if you live in Yobe or Borno. Oh my God, oh my God! Finally, Mr. President talked about the leader of Boko Haram, Abubakar Shekau, whom the security forces claimed that they killed, remember?
I don't know whether he's dead or alive. I don't know whether he's dead or alive. You journalists will even know more than us because you know how to. And some of you always talk to them.
Hold on, Mr. President. What you mean journalists know more about Boko Haram? If not for that, my brother, how you talk to man like that? Man do fi ham job, man report, nah mean man work with terrorists. Cha. No. I'm a little upset about that. So I saw a video last weekend that got me really upset. Can you believe that a Kenyan governor would, just take a look. Hey, my God. Adeola, calm down. I don't get it. Why would a man touch another man's wife in public? He touched me. No. Will you stop it? Back in the day when I was in school in Nigeria, each bed owner would bring her own friend or sister, you know, somebody that couldn't find a room. We call those ones squatters. That makes 8 of us in a room that is meant for 4 people. 2 people sleeping on those regular small beds, and they are not gay. It's just Nigerian factor, you know. And then you see some of those squatters, the ones that were brought in, some of them will also bring their own little sister or friend, somebody that couldn't find a room. So they will bring those people in. We call those ones floaters. So at night, those ones, they will put their own mattresses on the floor to sleep. So in the morning, they will pack it. Yes, that makes 10 people in a room meant for 4 people. So you have the actual room owners, you have the squatters, and you have the floaters. Yes. And of course, that's where we cook all our meals, you know. You take out your stove, your cooker, when it's your time to cook, and after you're done cooking, you put it back in your cupboard. You don't take a man picking on the sofa. But you know, once you put on our makeup and our lipstick, yes, and we go out on campus, you will never know. Oh, Sumbo! Oh, okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, bye. Nah, lie. She's a floater. Once she gets to the hostel, she'll put her mattress on the floor. Now on the floor, she's asleep. So when the video came out about the police college in Lagos, Mr. President was like shocked. You know, he was like, what? This is happening in my country? You know, so he went and visited the college and he was really disappointed. Yeah, he was disappointed. Oh, by the way, the president said something that bothers me, you know, during his visit to the police college. He said that this documentary was made by his enemies in order to shame his administration and make him look like he's not doing anything. I said, what? I was like, Lord, oh Lord, why? We have a long way to go. If the president would see a school that looks like this and think that this is conspiracy by his enemies, that reminds me, he was on CNN this week. Yes, he was on CNN this week. Yes. When I watched that interview, I felt sorry for Mr. President because it was cold. Yes, the weather was cold. You could just tell. The weather was cold. The weather was cold. I think Mr. President did really well. Because I was not disappointed. When Christian Amanpour asked him about electricity, he said that she should just ask a regular Nigerian on the road. I'm like, what? So he promised that by the end of this year that, you know, electricity would have been well taken care of. So I was thinking, but why did you budget millions of naira to buy fuel for generator? I think the guy did well, except that one time that he said that is not true.
That is not correct. That is not correct.
So I think he did really well considering the fact that he was cool. Okay, I'm sure that you guys have seen this video, but I think it would not be fair for you not to see it at least one more time on Keeping It Real. So please play that video.
Yeah?
What is the website of the NSCDC?
The website of NSCDC, yes, will be no. I cannot categorically tell you one now, because the one that we are wait, the one we are going to make use of. I'm not the one that is going to create.
No, you see, the question is, what is your website?
Wait.
Okay.
The one that we are going to make use of is going to be made known by my Oga at the top. Yes. I can't announce one now, and my Oga says it's another one.
The NSCDC has multiple websites?
This is something we cannot have multiple websites, but the one that we
not the one for employment.
It's not the one for employment.
Not the one for employment.
What is your website now? The one you use normally,
your official
website.
If you want to know about the NSCDC, what website do you go to?
Okay, if we want to know about NSCDC,
exactly.
as of now.
Exactly.
Okay, www.nscdc.
Yes.
Yes. So that's all.
www.nscdc.
That's it?
Yeah.
My people. My people. Say that one more time.
What is the website of the NSCDC? What is the website of the NSCDC? What is the website of the NSCDC?
The website of NSCDC. The website of NSCDC. The website of NSCDC. The website of NSCDC. I cannot categorically tell you. I cannot categorically tell you. Is going to be made known by. Is going to be made known by my Oga at the top. My Oga at the top.
Thank you, my people. Okay, my people, that was the Lagos State Commandant of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps. Oh my god, okay. Oh boy, I am so sorry. You know, I don't make fun of people, but you know. So my people, the lesson in that video is that if you don't know something, please, just say you don't know. Just say you don't know, okay? Don't try to use any ogbo. You just say you don't know. It's okay. By the way, the website that he's trying to come up with is www.nscdc.gov.ng. Yes, I'm just giving you a real. You know, one young boy in Kenya, a 13-year-old, has become very popular. Yes, in fact, the boy was recently on TED, talking about his invention. Richard Torere and his family raised livestock near Nairobi National Park. And you guys know that they have a lot of lions in Kenyan parks, you know, for tourism. Actually, there used to be a lot more. But because the lions kill the animals, you know, at night, many livestock farmers have killed several of these lions in retaliation. So the boy thought of something to scare away the lions, yes, so that they won't kill his livestock. And also that farmers won't have to keep killing the lions. That way the lions would be preserved for tourist attraction and the livestock would be safe. So he started thinking, you know, like, what can I do? And then he noticed that the lions don't come when people are walking around with flashlights at night. And that gave him an idea. Guess what? He put up 5 flashlight bulbs, you know, around his yard, which he powered with a car battery and a solar panel. Since then, the lions never came back to kill his animals, and other farmers whose animals were still disappearing, they started borrowing his idea. And today, almost all livestock farmers in Kenya have borrowed the boy's idea. And because of his invention, Brookhouse International School, one of the best schools in Kenya, gave him full scholarship. Yes, oh yes. By the way, I really wish that Nigerians can also invent something. Yes, something that will scare all the political lions. Yes, that prey on the Nigerian treasury. Yes, so all those ones that live at the expense of the common people. You know, something that will scare them when they're about to touch that money. Like this, they'll just be like, kulele. You get what I'm saying? What am I even talking about? Those vigilantes in Ikorodu, you know, they say they know how to catch thieves without even touching the thieves.
This is part of a larger network of several vigilante groups all throughout Lagos, and most of them don't have any uniforms or weapons, and it is believed that they work through black magic, what they call juju here.
No need of gun. Gun is wahala.
You have the power to make the thief do whatever you want. If it is jumping up and down all night till morning, sweeping the streets till morning. Or going like that?
If these people know how to catch common thieves, how come they don't know how to catch the real thieves? The ones that are stealing from our treasury? Yes, how come they have not devised... Anyway, back to what I was saying. Yes, from being a farmer, the boy became a student at Brookhouse. You see how other countries encourage young people who invent things? Even though the guy is only 13, he is so much celebrated in Kenya. And what did he make now? Flashlight. I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me. That is great. That is huge. And I'm very happy for Kenyans. Yes, it's just that I'm trying to make a point. So please stay with me. Now, the other day, one boy in Sierra Leone, yes, Kevin Doe, yes, he was invited to Massachusetts Institute of Technology, the youngest fellow ever invited to the Visiting Practitioners Program. It was all because the boy uses trash materials, you know, stuff he picked from the trash, to make electronic stuff. Yes, like batteries and generators, all made from trash. Nobody taught him, just like the Kenyan boy, you know. He even has his own radio station. Yes, Kelvin, he has his own radio station, which he powers by a generator created from a deteriorating voltage stabilizer that he found in the trash. Yes, it is generator. Forget about the size. It is real generator. The thing is working. And with a simple antenna, you know that the boy broadcasts the news and music. Today, everybody in Sierra Leone is celebrating Kelvin. They call him DJ Focus because, you know, he likes to say if you stay focused, you can invent something. Okay, so now after taking you to Kenya and Sierra Leone, yes, I want you guys to meet another inventor, this time around in Nigeria.
I named her Destiny because I believe I was destined to do things like this. And it took me 8 years to come up with something like this. I tested it and it was positive. There was progress.
But does it actually work? Ifemi doesn't lift the plane off the makeshift runway. He's had no training as a pilot. So after speaking with a few experts, the 36-year-old who has no tertiary education whatsoever decided to keep his creation on the ground.
I worked very hard to come up with something like this. So I'm appealing to the government or individuals to please help me, assist me, empower me so that I can develop my talent.
Don't you just feel sorry for the poor guy? 8 years of hard labor, yes, and the thing still doesn't fly. You see, in fact, he's still appealing to the government to help him. His father said that he's been inventing stuff since he was a kid, and now he's 36. I wonder if he should still be waiting on the government. See, now I understand why he named that craft Destiny. Destiny. Destiny is, that is deep. That's deep. In Nigeria, people invent all kinds of stuff. In fact, there is no machine that has not been invented in Nigeria. Yes, it won't work like the original one, but they've all been invented, including generator that works with pee. Yes, I mean urine. Yes, but you never hear about them. The government doesn't support the inventors, at least to send them abroad, you know, for proper training or establish some kind of fellowship or grant or fund, you know, for inventors. You know, this gives me hope. Yes, that someday my talent will also be discovered. Yes, yes, because, you know, I think I can sing. Let me give you a taste. Trying to clear the throat right there. Voila!
No, come on.
No, they can't hear you. Is that supposed to be singing?
What is that?
One heart!
Hey! Oh, come on.
Let's get together and feel alright. I can sing another one.
No. Hey.
So you know, I told you guys last week about how Ethiopians are being maltreated in Saudi Arabia, and I hate to tell you this, but it's still going on. Seriously, take a look at this Ethiopian woman and others as well who were bitten by Saudi men. Doesn't that make you upset? I mean, even animals should not be treated like that. So I got an email this week. I'm thinking that this has to be from someone that is a supporter of the Ethiopian government, you know, accusing me of lack of professionalism in my reports about Ethiopia. First of all, the person said that I lied when I reported that the former First Lady of Ethiopia refused to leave the palace after her husband's death. According to the Ethiopian culture, there's a prayer service held for someone who died on his 40th day after he was buried. And the moment she was asked to leave the palace, the organizing committee was the one that asked her to stay for more time until that event is undertaken in the palace. Despite this fact, you reported it unprofessionally, taking lies from unconfirmed sources. Ethiopian people are very disappointed. Okay, so yeah, that was my first offense. Koledowo, when did the Prime Minister of Ethiopia die? August 21, 2012. Okay, and when did I report that Madam refused to leave the palace? October 20th. I see. Thank you. How many days difference is that? 60 days. Oh, okay, 60 days. You know what? Let's do this. When was the Prime Minister buried? September 2nd, 2012. Okay, and when did I report that Madam refused to leave? October 20th. Okay, how many days difference is that? 48 days. You know what? Honestly, whichever way you choose to look at this matter, my Ethiopian brother who sent the email, I did not make up anything. I did not make this thing up. You think that I just wake up and say stuff on this show? You have no idea how many days I spend researching each story. Or how do you think that I would know that the government offered her the option of 3 residential villas in Addis Ababa before she finally left the palace? I heard that Obasanjo's daughter, Iyabode, has released her own nasty letter to her father. I said, Hey, can you imagine that woman? And she stole my spotlight. You know, my letter was supposed to be the next big thing in Nigeria. So I was still reading her letter when somebody else told me that Iyabode denied writing the letter. I said, so who wrote the letter now? And who wrote the letter? 11 pages of some really bad goodies. You get, I mean, look at this. And dear dad, you don't own Nigeria. Ooh! Preach it, sister, preach it. That right there, that's deep. Of course, you guys can trust me that I will get to the bottom of this drama. Whoever wrote the letter, I will fish you out. Hold on, let me call Auntie Iyabode one more time.
This is Iyabode. Leave a message after the beep.
Hello? Hello, Auntie Iyabode. This is Adeola. Yes, Adeola Fire from Keeping It Real. Call me back, I beg. Call me back. We have to talk with that letter. I've been trying to find out if you wrote the letter. So, you know, I'm telling Nigerians that I will get to the bottom of the letter. Auntie Iyabo, it's your girl. Call me back. You know, do it. Moving on to Kenya, a 21-year-old Form 4 secondary school student who can barely read or write has generated electricity for the people of his village from a nearby stream.
Magero has tapped water from River Godo in his Kahindoine village, and using a bicycle rim, an old chaff cutter part, and a conveyor belt from an old chaff cutter to make a turbine, a gearbox and a generator, he has managed to produce the power, 300 volts of it. However, his academic performance mark is E-class, and he can barely spell some words. For instance, success.
S-A-S-S. He was not able to light. I would give him some simple words to light, and he would not be able to light.
You know, many times school grades doesn't really reflect what's in here. You get what I'm saying? Some people are very creative and they may not get good grades in school, but they're very creative. But did you guys notice that his teacher didn't know how to pronounce right? I'm really sorry. You know, I had to catch that.
He was not able to light. I would give him some simple words to light, and he would not be able to light.
I'm so sorry. I really apologize, but you know, I had to catch that. Air Nigeria fired 800 employees last week and decided to go out of business for a year. But guess what? Some customers that were in London trying to return to Nigeria, they were stranded. So they got to Gatwick Airport in London only to find out that the airline is no longer operating. Hey, come and see drama. The airline officials told the passengers that the only way we can get you on board is if you guys start donating £40 each, so that we can buy fuel. In other words, offering time, blessing time. You know, I wish I was there that day. I trust Nigerians. Immediately they heard that somebody jumped on the airline official.
one should hold that now. Which one is on this? Hey!
Yo man, that's the wrong video again. What you doing ruining my show? You're gonna have to find another job. I ain't playing. I'm so sorry, my people. I mean, they jumped on the airline official, but not like that. I mean, it was in a civilized way. You know, something like, we paid now. We pay for the airline ticket. You want us to donate £40 now, 419 for London? Me, I know the pay. I know the pay anything. Happy Independence Day, my Nigerian people. Nigeria is 53. And I'm so proud of Nigerian musicians. They are well known all over the world. You know, even this boy, what's his name? Wiz, Pakuruma, Kojo Dada, Alima, Whiskey, that one. Yes, everybody knows him. Oliver, thank you, Jare. Dibanji, yes. And these guys, Tupac. P-Square. Everywhere you go, Nneka, Tiwa Savage, and what's her name? Asa. Oh, Jumatimo. You know, she sounds just like me. That lady, she's very good. For real, I am so proud to be a Nigerian. So, you know, yeah, having said all that, I think I should also talk about the fact that I think we are not progressing. We are pretending as if it's okay for a 53-year-old person to still be acting like a teenager. Have you guys forgotten that Singapore got their independence after we did, and they don't even have oil? Qatar, one of the richest countries right now where all Nigerians are trying to get a job. Do you know that Qatar got their independence in 1971? And as a matter of fact, Dubai, you know, where every Nigerian star wants to go and celebrate their wedding, and the whole United Arab Emirates got their independence in 1971, and already they've overtaken us. Why can't Nigeria be like Dubai? And then he handed over successfully. You know, I'm not saying that he fixed all of South Africa's problems, but at least he genuinely served his people.
Excuse me, people. How are you today?
Rudolph!
Yeah, Adeola, you look
so fly,
people,
ladies and gentlemen,
let's take
I'm keeping it real.
So, what are you doing here?
Why are you so dressed up?
Forgot?
Yeah,
100 episodes of Keeping It Real.
Oh my God, yeah.
How can you
guys say you didn't even remind me. That is true.
That's today. That's today.
Other episode. We thank God.
Carrot cake over there.
Wait, there is carrot cake.
Carrot cake, and there's some hungry women there.
Are you serious?
Oh, seriously.
There's carrot cake.
Yeah, big one.
I'm sorry, guys. I want to stay, but
yeah. Next
he
week
just said there is carrot cake.
Next week she will be back. Don't worry about it.
It's carrot cake.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.